We'll be tracking some showers and thunderstorms here in southeast Louisiana overnight and possibly lasting into early tomorrow morning. Moisture here is increasing across southeast Louisiana. In fact, you can see a little bit of a misty view there behind me, lowering the visibility here a little bit. But WDSU first warning Doppler weather radar showing everything looking quiet here right now, but that will probably likely change overnight into early tomorrow morning. There's actually a severe weather risk with the storm system that's on the way here for us, but it looks like a lot of the nasty weather, at least the highest severe weather threat, I think is going to stay mainly across north central Louisiana, eastern Texas, and also through southern and central Mississippi. But southeast Louisiana, more so the North Shore under that level 2 slight risk of severe weather. That's mainly far North Shore though, and then the rest of the North Shore under that level 1 marginal risk. But you can see the New Orleans Metro or the South Shore down towards the coast, not under the slight risk or marginal risk of severe weather, but that means that we could be looking at some showers and thunderstorms pretty much below the severe weather threshold. However, for Tuesday, that risk is mainly for the North Shore for a level 1, and it looks like level 1 marginal also includes southern Mississippi as that storm system continues to move towards the east. So this is what we're expecting, or at least thinking. Maybe damaging gusty winds here at times, and maybe an isolated tornado can't be completely ruled out either. But for right now, those are the top threats and pretty much giving that a low-end threat of developing. No hail or flash flooding concerns, but we could be looking at some locally heavy downpours. That could be a possibility with this as it moves in. So we'll time it out now. You can see just after midnight around 1 o'clock, there could be some showers and a couple of storms down towards the bayou parishes. And that activity does begin to move east. And you can see around 2 o'clock here, getting closer towards the New Orleans Metro. And by 4 a.m., we could be looking at some rain and some strong thunderstorms by that point as well early tomorrow morning. By 5 a.m., a lot of it does begin to move east towards South Mississippi. But you can see that line of showers and storms does include down towards the coastline as well. But it looks like the severe threat here should be really begin to subside, though, as we get to 8 o'clock in the morning. I think a lot of the nasty weather should be gone by that point, especially by 10 o'clock. Then we're just left over with some cloudy skies, maybe a shower or two. But there's a front coming in tomorrow, so that's why out ahead of it, we could be looking at some more showers and maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder here as well as that rolls through. But nothing severe, though, necessarily too much in terms of that as it continues to move towards the east and away from southeast Louisiana. I think by 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, rain chances will be at 0, and we should be in the clear by that point. High temperatures tomorrow into the low 80s. In fact, near record-breaking high temperature is a possibility for New Orleans. I have the high forecast to reach 84 degrees. And, you know, if that happens, that we could break the record high temperature easily tomorrow, which is 83 degrees. We're supposed to be in the low 70s this time of the year. Not going to happen. However, there's a very strong cold front, like I mentioned, coming, dropping down our temperatures into the 60s Thursday through Saturday. And then we warm right back up into the mid 70s by Sunday. So there's the front. Here's Tuesday at 6 o'clock tomorrow. That should be moving through southeast Louisiana. A lot of cold air will pile up behind it, and that's why our temperatures will go down for the rest of the week here coming up. And then we start to see that wind come up from the southeast by the weekend out ahead of this next storm system that could bring us some wet weather into early next week. So we got pleasant and dry conditions Wednesday through Friday along with the cool air in place behind that front. Meanwhile, the tropics, everything is quiet and there's no development expected over the next 7 days. Hurricane season officially ends on Sunday, and that's a look at your WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast.